What up, family? It's your girl Stephanie. Just waking up. Um, Getting cards to create our personalized deck for this read. I saw enlightenment. It says true freedom comes through self mastery rather than control of circumstances, which is really in alignment with the little technique that I learned yesterday. So I feel like we're going to be receiving some enlightenment from that, as your every step is ordered. So things may not be going in the way you want them to go right now, but know that it is all for your highest good. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. I see be spiritually strategic. So continue to set your intentions, burn your resins, your sage, do your meditation, your spiritual baths, work with your crystals, um, pray. The power of prayer will be very important. Love, self love, continue to have the faith, um, continue to work with the golden white light and the violet flame. Okay. All right. And then we also have want you to settle for breadcrumbs and half-ass minimum attempts. So you may have been separating from relationships that offered you that, and it's bringing up a lot of emotions right now. I feel like a lot of purging is being done at this time, and it's really painful. It's painful to be pruned. It's painful to go through purging, emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally. But just reading the rest of the card, it says when you don't settle for the breadcrumbs, they feel like we're pushing them away or denying them. These could be people that give maybe financial versus emotional support, and chosen people don't value. I mean, we value money. Money, we know we need it, but it's not something that is what we base our relationships on, or true love. Like, we want to feel a true connection, not just a surface superficial one. So you may have people around you that may do things for you here and there, and think that that should be enough, but it's not. um, and then we have Narc. I see Narc at the bottom of the deck. So we have our deck here. So let's go ahead and get some cards out. Get those shuffled. All right, so let's get the main theme for the card, for the read. Um, get our cards out for the read. I'm going to shuffle again so that we can get our clarifiers. First set of clarifiers from our customized deck. Remember, family, that rejection is God's protection. So you may be feeling rejected at this time, especially from these people that, give you breadcrumbs and want you to be elated about them. Shuffling again to get the second set of clarifiers. These people want you to be comfortable with breadcrumbs because what you truly want will require them to grow. It requires them to evolve in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and that's not something that they want to do. They don't want to take accountability. Bottom of the deck, we have the initials K, T, and Y. So you could be dealing with someone with those letters in their name. I'm going to shuffle again to get another bottom of the deck card. Okay. All right, so we have world tours here. I feel like Spirit is saying you will be going on world tours. You will be traveling, maybe with music, maybe with a book deal. Maybe you'll be writing a book. Maybe you'll be, I see business contracts on here. Maybe you'll be getting some business contracts to travel the world. Maybe there's a message that you have. Doing speeches or things like that. Perhaps you're dealing with some people who go on world tours. Maybe you know someone that's on a tour right now. It may not necessarily be a world tour, but a nationwide tour, whatever that's called. So the main theme for the read is solid matter represents frozen sound. Okay, so this is about just speaking life. If a world tour is something that you want to manifest, speak life into it, because what is solid, everything that around us that's solid began as sound. It began as energy. So speak life. Speak life. Speak the things that you want. Anything else, do not give it any thought. Do not give it any energy. Just be conscious of it. Just look at it. Don't feed it anything. Don't put a label on it. Nothing. Just look at it. Just be conscious of it. Be conscious of where you may feel it within your body. And breathe through it. Say a mantra. Whatever mantras that you know or have. Speak a mantra to it. Until it dissipates. But don't give it any energy. Don't label it. Nothing. Give it nothing. Okay? Alright, so let's get into the read. So here we go with Be Spiritually Strategic coming out again. So be mindful of your area. Cleanse your area. Organize your area. Your resins, set intentions, all of the things we've been through that already. First card to clarify Be Spiritually Strategic is be objective to romance and have a passionate approach to your career. So again, just observe it, but don't feed it any energy. Don't give it any labels. or anything like that at this time. The second clarifier is stretch your earth angel wings, family. Okay. So again, being spiritually strategic, that's speaking life. So, just speak life into your career and your finances at this time. Whatever world tours again that you want to embark on. The next card that we are going to clarify is their support no longer dictates your success. All right. Again, that's that breadcrumbing energy that these people wanted you to be addicted to, obsessed with, that they tried to trap you with, and it worked for a little bit. You fell off the wagon in regards to your spiritual journey, but Spirit is telling you now to get back on track. Your every step is ordered, has come out again. So yes, things is telling us to be objective to romance right now, because perhaps that area of your life, and that could be love, friendship, it could be romance, it could be family, that area of your life may be in turmoil right now. Again, we did speak about purging, and the pruning that may be going on at this time. So that's just something that you do not need to feed. If there's any negativity, any rejection in that realm, there may be some rejection in regards to the support that people have given you. They may have pulled back from that because you are not feeding their ego. And Spirit wants you to know that you are an earth angel and you never needed them in the first place. So it's time for you to stand on your own too. Again, be spiritually strategic. Cleanse your aura, do all of the things. And then we also have victory here. All right. Spirit wants you to know again, your every step is ordered and that you will be victorious. It may not seem that way right now, but stay grounded. Again, with the be spiritually strategic. Keep setting your intentions, cleansing your aura, smudging yourself with your resins and your sage. Do the meditation of just bringing presence to the matter, consciousness to the matter, whatever it may be. Again, your spiritual baths, working with crystals, the power of prayer. Remember, that represents that sound we were talking about earlier, how solid matter represents frozen sound. So no matter what your circumstances are looking like, at some point there were maybe words or thoughts that you created, that you indulged in, that is creating what you're going through right now. And it's time to use those same technique to create the desires of your heart. Stay faithful. Stay steadfast and tenacious to your spiritual journey. Okay, so the next card we're clarifying is home in divinity. Spirit says, spend time in the 3D. Find your home. You have a home in divinity. You may not feel like you have home in the 3D with friends, family, romance, lovers, or anything like that. You may not feel grounded in that area at this time, but Spirit wants you to know you have home in divinity. You are an earth angel, so of course you have that dual citizenship, if you will. But your true home is in the ethers. However, you've been sent here to earth and to make a difference, and it's tough. It's a war zone, you know, is what it feels like. But you have what it takes. Again, your every step is ordered. You were sent here for a reason. You have a soul mission and a life purpose, and you will be victorious. And know that you do not need anyone's support to detect support in order for you to reach success. Again, you are an earth angel. They're not going to understand you. First card to clarify home and divinity we have, don't let them shame you for being talented. Okay? So you may have some people that are jealous of you and your ability to remain grounded even though they neglect you. You still find a way to bring joy. And the next card is, how do they respond to your pain? All right? A lot of these people do things to put you in pain because that is how they keep you under their control. You know, how do they respond to your pain? Do they, change for a little bit and then go back to the same old, same old? I feel like there are some people around you that are jealous of you, jealous of your talents, and they do things to keep you in pain because that keeps you in your mind, focusing on them, and out of your home and divinity, because that is how you are able to weather all of the attacks, spiritual attacks and things like that, mental, emotional attacks. That's how you've been able to weather that, is you just go into your spiritual bag and you meditate, set intentions and all of that. But if they can keep you focused on pain and rejection, and things of the sort, then they can control you. Next card that we're clarifying is the aunt card. So there may be an aunt that has experienced something like what you're going through, that may be able to help you through this. You may be an aunt to a niece or a nephew, so there could be something coming up in regards to that. You may be looked at as an auntie, which is, just another leadership role in a way. First card to clarify aunt we have, want you to be grateful for their breadcrumbs and half-ass attempts. So this is another card. We read this before. It says threaten to walk away. This is the same message, but just on a different card. So you got people threatening to walk away because you're not accepting their breadcrumbs. They can't gaslight you anymore. They can't manipulate you. These people have the audacity to try to threaten you, and what you need to tell them is fuck you. Bye, bitch. That's why the adjective to romance and love and all of that is here. The next card to clarify that, look, it says attacks you in your dreams. Okay, so make sure when you fall asleep at night that you play calming music. We have breathing exercises here, and rebuke. Spirit wants you, again, that's that sound. Spirit wants you to rebuke that energy. Okay, we're rebuking the negative self-talk. We're rebuking breadcrumbs and half-ass attempts. We're rebuking the loneliness that may push us to betray ourselves and settle. We're rebuking that energy of settling, and we're going to stay spiritually strategic and just find our home in divinity at this time as we go through this transition. Last card that we're going to clarify here is impatience clouds your faith. So we got to we got to be patient at this time. Yes, we may be hearing a lot of abundance this, abundance that, and of course the pain of this purging. We want it to pass, but we must sit in it. First card to clarify is let go of doubt. It's already yours. And so we may have this impatience, as in not finding someone that will support us. We already have that in divinity, in the ethers. And we just have to claim it. Joy, happiness, that is who we are. That is what we're built of. We just have to remember it and not give energy to the things of the ego. Next card to clarify impatience clouds your faith is, when did they appear? You need to ask your question that. When did they appear? When did they start supporting? Is it genuine? So this is a card of discernment and self-worth. I feel like you have some opportunists around you, and you need to let go of the doubt of their true identity. These people are just energy vampires. They see your energy rising, and these people may have come in and when did they appear? Maybe they came right when you were at this final stage of your transformation, and they come in to block it. But that is coming. That this card came out directly underneath victory. You will be victorious. Your every step is ordered. So let go of doubt and just be patient at this time. Okay. So let's get some tarot. So we have the Hermit card in reverse and the Justice card that just came out. You will receive justice. With these two major arcana cards. We got the Hermit card in reverse. So, and that's where you're going. That's what these people see. They see you pulling away. Not accepting their breadcrumbs. The Hermit card is the card of going into the wilderness until you receive enlightenment. Right? It's kind of that energy of when Christ went into the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights. And so you've been through a time of solitude, because I feel isolation is forced upon you. Solitude is by choice. So I want to take isolation out. But you've been embarking on a time of solitude, and it's going to bring you justice. So continue again to be objective to romance at this time. Just focus on your career, the desires of your heart, and being spiritually strategic. Let's get back into pulling out some tarot cards, because those just kind of fell out of the deck. So we have tarot to clarify the Be Spiritually Strategic card. We have the Moon card in reverse. So there's some things that people are hiding from you, but also again, people see you as this person in solitude. The Mother of Knives here. They see you as this person that is no nonsense. Someone that is cutting out things that are no longer serving them. So again, that objective to romance card um, is sticking out here. And then we have the Five of Baskets, which is the crying over spilt milk. People feel that they have lost you, right? And then that you have walked away from them. And I feel like there's a lot of people that are indulging in whatever to just keep themselves busy and not think about you. We got the Emperor card in reverse. These people see you as a leader, someone that is making executive decisions in regards to them, and they have been a victim. They are a victim of one of those executive decisions of, you walking away. We got the Son of Coins here, which in the upright, which it again just further tells you to be patient at this time as you are in your era. I wouldn't say era, as you are in this stage, this time of solitude. Just continue to be patient. Yes, it's painful and you may want people around, but there are a lot of messages and downloads that you are receiving. You are becoming this Emperor energy that people see you as. So, wow. The Empress card just came out in reverse as well. So these people see you as a balanced energy that speaks to the clarifier for this section of cards that we are discussing right now. Stretch your earth angel wings. Like, you are really balanced. I feel, again, spiritually and etherically. You are balanced. You are a leader. You are the leader. You are king of kings and queens of queens. Your masculine energy is mastered. You've mastered your masculine energy. You've mastered your feminine energy as well. And you just have to, be patient at this time as things settle and truly balance themselves out. Things are solidifying right now, and you will receive justice. All right, so let's get clarifiers for, not clarifiers, but tarot for their support no longer dictates your success. You no longer need their validation. You have been victorious in overcoming that. The Ace of Wands, I love that. That is the card of intensity. Things are intensifying for you in your ability to not need their support, their validation. There could be, if you are a client-based person, you have a client-based business, there may be some clients that fall by the wayside, but know that every step is ordered. So if that step was canceled or rejected, know that it was ordered, that you would still be victorious. So don't beat yourself up about things that are falling away at this time. Because again, You're purging. We have the Four of Coins in reverse. So you have some people holding back from you, right? And that's that support. They feel like if they hold back their support, that you're going to wither and come crawling back to them. With the Daughter of Coins here, they want you to come crawling back to them like a child. This is their way of trying to beat you down and distract you from the opportunities that are coming your way, because they don't want you to exceed them. They don't want you to elevate past them. The Six of Coins in the upright just came out. These I don't know if I told you, but the Mother of Wands came out in reverse as well. Again, they see you as beautiful, vibrant, alluring. Again, you sense this Ace of Wands energy. That's why you've gotten the boldness to say, I'm not settling for that. I'm not taking that. I'm not allowing you to just treat me any kind of way. You're going to love me fully or not at all, because I'm going to love you fully. I'm going to give you my all. But with the Six of Coins here, you see that they cannot reciprocate that, and they see it as well. That's the reason why they are pulling back from you, in hopes that it will make you come crawling back to them. But we got the Three of Coins here. And that's your mind, body, and spirit working together to overcome. That is also the energy of help coming in to help you build. Okay? And there could be help coming in the physical as well, considering that this is the coins. So that's Pentacle, that's earth energy. Let me get more clarity on the Three of Coins here. Got the Ace of Coins in reverse, the Hierophant, and then the Ace of Baskets in the upright. That's still giving mind, body, and spirit. So it's giving more. This is energy that you're pulling from within yourself to help you to build, to achieve this victory and to be victorious. Okay, the Ace of Coins represents abundance. The Hierophant represents that spirit side, you know, and the Ace of Baskets represents the love, that unconditional love, right? And so you healing your heart, not allowing other people to dictate your worthiness. The Ace of Coins can represent worthiness as well. And again, it came out in reverse. And I feel like these people want you to question your worthiness again. Wants you to be dependent upon their validation. The Hierophant represents, you know, organizations and religion and things of the such. And, you know, maybe that person wanted wanted them to be your religion, but you're not allowing yourself to be controlled by external forces, circumstances, or society, or anything like that. Capitalism. No, you are letting love lead. That's why the Ace of Baskets is here in the upright, and also why you will be victorious. So home and divinity, we're going to clarify that now with tarot. And we have the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of confusion, or maybe a lot of options you have here, which have you in analysis paralysis. Maybe a lot of things coming your way as someone that may experience a touch of autism that is, or neurodivergent energy. A lot of options may have you frozen and stuck, but you need to find your home in divinity. You may have a lot of talents that you can choose from, and even that has you in analysis paralysis as to what you can utilize at this time, because this is also part of the clarifiers is don't let them shame you for being talented. And that may have you confused as well, because you're like, you have all these talents, why are people treating you so badly and want you to experience pain when they just support you? They can benefit, but their ego, right? So we have the Two of Wands, which in reverse, which represents this stuck energy. Again, got a lot of options and you may feel stuck at this time. We got the Seven of Wands in reverse. So you got people around you that want you to be in this stuck energy with the Two of Wands in reverse. They want to block you with the Seven of Wands in reverse, which represents standing your ground. Also represents the energy of blocking out. So there's a lot of people that don't want you to exercise your potential and all of the talents that you have. But we got the Four of Wands here. You are finding your home. When you find your home in divinity, when you are able to, again, just bring consciousness to that energy, and not feed it, to just bring that God energy. Consciousness is God energy. Just bring that God energy to watch it. Look at that, Nine of Coins. And that is the card of your investments yielding abundant harvest. Okay? So you just need to ground yourself in your divinity. Stretch your earth angel wings. Don't allow these people to make you play small in regards to your talents. Keep sharing them with the world. Keep cultivating, nurturing them, growing them. All of them. Don't make anyone make you feel like you need to choose. And continue to have healthy boundaries. These people see your healthy boundaries with the Nine of Wands in reverse. Again, they are, and they may try to send boundaries to you. Again, try to block you. Again, that's the energy of blocking. Three cards just fell out. So we have the Four of Knives in the upright. Again, Be spiritually strategic. That's what is ringing when I see this Four of Knives. This is the card of meditating. The person on this card has a book they're reading next to like a little small table with different things on it. I can't really make out what's on this table, but you just need to, you know, again, be objective to romance and have a passionate approach to your career. You need to just have your head down and work. We have Daughter of Baskets here in reverse, and that is people with their immature level of love that cannot reciprocate what you need. That I feel like this represents those people who want to breadcrumb you. And then we have the High Priestess card in the upright. That's that discernment. You see through them. You see through that energy. And you are just ignoring them. And so this is what's clarifying that Nine of Wands. Why these people want to block you and frustrated. They want their frustrations to affect you, but it's not, and it won't. Okay, you got world tours to prepare for and to plan for, book deals, maybe even music, business contracts that are coming your way. You ain't got time to be playing these little games, telling people over and over how to treat you. If you got to tell them how to treat you, walk the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing these little childish ass games. Okay? I'm looking at the card, threaten to walk away. You're like, fuck you, gone. Bye, bitch. And now, we're clarifying now that card that I just mentioned, the want you to accept breadcrumbs and attacks you in your dreams. This auntie energy. We're about to clarify that with tarot at this time. So, first card out, we have the Hangman in reverse. These people are confused, right? They are stuck and stagnant as to why their attacks aren't working anymore. And we have the Tarot card and the upright. It's like you're done with that. You're not allowing these people to take advantage of you, and you're not settling. These people either will have to grow and evolve or just keep it moving. I see 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're releasing that burden. They are mad because you're no longer carrying their burdens for them. You're no longer carrying their karma. And now that you have removed yourself, now they are forced to look in the mirror. They're forced to deal with it because you're not there to carry that. Look, the Star card in the upright. You've healed. A tower has come, and it has, again, that's that purging. It has completely demolished a lot of things because of the clarity and the level of detached clarity, the level of detached clarity that you've received in this time of solitude. You are really and have really healed and have really tapped into your star essence, tapped into your star player, right? And the 7 of Coins here we have. And you're no longer investing that star energy into other people. Before, you were investing that star energy into them, and those people were thriving off of that. Now you've called your energy back. with the Father of Knives just came out in the upright. And that is the mind over heart. Like that is that stoic person, very intelligent, very wise. And you have intelligently and with wisdom decided not to cast your pearls amongst swine, amongst people that will just trample all over it, right? The Son of Wands just came out. You're no longer allowing people to triangulate you, to put you in competition. On this card, it has a person look like that they're swimming with the sharks. It's like you ain't scared of the smoke. You know what I'm saying? You know your self-worth, you know your abilities, you know you're an earth angel, you know you're covered, you're protected, and you just need to be patient at this time. Again, when those pain bodies start calling out and wanting you to feed them, when the pain bodies and other people start screaming out wanting you to feed them, do not engage. Just look at it and be like, okay. They're gonna keep coming at you, poking at you. You just look at it. Then they're gonna come to you. They're gonna try a different angle and come maybe to the left side of you, poke at you. And you just look, okay. Just be conscious of it and just breathe through it. Eventually, they're gonna get tired and they're gonna stop coming to you for their source of, for their, their the source to feed their narcissism. Because remember, the narc card did come out. You're no longer a source for these narcissists. You are victorious, and you had to go through this painful situation with these narcissists in order in order for you to grow. But yeah, these people want to attack you in your dreams. It's okay, because you're ready for all the smoke. Now we're clarifying impatience clouds your faith. So just be sure to be patient at this time. Don't try to rush it. Let go of doubt. Know that victory is yours. Victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. I told Satan, get thee behind. Victory today is mine. Get thee behind me, Satan. Rebuking. Remember, that's what we came out on the spiritually strategic card. We are rebuking those devils. We're rebuking those pain bodies. We're not giving it the energy. We're just saying, okay, I hear you, but you can't make me doubt anything, because I know it's already mine. I know my self-worth. I gotta ask myself, when did you appear? You're popping up right now because you see my self-worth and you see me growing. You popping up right now because I'm her, and I'm realizing that. And you don't want me to see that. First card out is the Son of Knives in reverse, baby. That's that argument. That's them trying to pick fights with you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make you impatient, trying to make you full of anxiety. Look at, wow, the 9 of Knives here in the upright just came out. And that is the card of anxiety, sleepless nights. They want to invoke that type of energy from you. And look, wow, 5 of Wands in reverse. Damn, they are coming hard. They're gonna come in hard. They're gonna come hard at you, family, and it may invoke some anxiety within you. But remember, let go of the doubt. It's already yours. That's one of the clarifiers that is here. They're trying to invoke this impatience out of you. Okay, but let go of the doubt. Victory is already yours. Do not allow them to pull you out of character. We got the 6 of baskets here. You know, they are going to try to trigger your inner child. You know, we just got the Father of Coins in reverse. So you could be dealing with the earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But we have the 8 of Coins here. Again, keep your head down and focused on your work. Sun card in reverse, bottom of the deck. All right. Keep your head down and focused on your work. Just continue to work on you. Again, just continue to bring consciousness and presence to the matter. Just look at them. They're going to try all kind of things. You just look at them. Do not engage. Don't name it. Don't put a label on it. Just breathe through it and say a mantra. You know, say your affirmations. But do not give in, because these people are unhappy. Okay? So, the World Tours card came out again. I didn't realize that I shuffled it back into the deck because I have the remainder of the cards. Remember, the entire deck that we pull from the mother deck, every one of these cards apply to this message. We're not going to go through every one of them. We're just going to pull out a few. But that is what these people are trying to block, family. They see the Emperor in you. They see the Empress energy in you. They see that you will be embarking on world tours. Remember, the Emperor Empress energy is King of Kings, Queen of Queens. They see you as both of those energies. They are imposters in those energies. You are the real deal, Holyfield. And they see that you're laying down the foundation. And that's the card that just came out. You're laying down the foundation for those to come. You have a lot of people depending on you in the future. That's why you must get through this situation. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. This card, the card that I just pulled, it says you won. Okay? And you won not with revenge. You won not with explaining yourself, but with just elevating. You won with just evolving. Flying above the haters. I fly above. I fly above. It's beneath me. Beneath me. Yeah, we're going into that Candy song. I fly above all the drama. I forget how the song go, but it's something like that. And remember, for one of the first clarifiers that came out, to clarify, our first card, be spiritually strategic, is stretch your earth angel wings. I fly above all the drama. I fly above all the haters. You know, they come and they hate, and you be like, okay. You're not explaining. You're not trying to prove anything to nobody. You just like, okay. When people try to treat you any kind of way, breadcrumb you just see them and be like, okay. Instead of trying to prove, because that's the trap that they had you in, but you've awakened from that. Stop playing. The card in my hand right now is Queen of Queens. Okay, that's that Empress energy. Queen of Queens, King of Kings. We've already discussed that. Just continue to evolve. Just continue to ascend the traps that these people try to put on you. Look at that. Projections backfiring. That's the card, literally the card I just pulled. Look, stop playing with it. Stop playing with the chosen. New powers unlocked. And the new powers that have been unlocked is that of consciousness. Bringing that consciousness to it and just saying, okay, breathing through it, and and evolving and elevating and ascending above it. Next card, don't let them shame you for being pretty. Okay? Your aura is pretty. That is what makes you beautiful. Your aura, your heart, your integrity. That's why you're pretty. Because there's pretty people out there that has allowed pain to poison them. And that beauty faded away. There's some people out there that was beautiful and pretty, and they rested on that and not the internal values. They allowed superficial things to be their core values, and their beauty faded. But for you, your beauty continues to elevate. So we have sit by or in water. So again, spiritual baths or sitting by a body of water. Look at that. And then we have vindication. And I feel like you've done that already. And all of that, the spiritual baths you've been taking, all of that is bringing vindication to you. Okay. But again, we did the first card out was be spiritually strategic. So continue to take your spiritual baths. Continue to go and sit by water. Next card is it's already unfolding. Okay? Your vindication is already unfolding. Again, remember that brings me back to the let go card. Let go of doubt. It's already yours. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to explain anything. You don't have to try to get revenge on someone. You don't have to do the tit for tat. You don't have to do the an eye for an eye thing. No, you've already won. Hand it over to the Most High. Hand it over to that God energy of consciousness. Next card. You get to speak life into your inner child. You are speaking life into your inner child. Remember, these people are doing things to try to trigger your inner child. But their projections, their attacks, all of that is backfiring, family. Because next card, I have all hands on deck for you. You have all hands on deck for you because you have tapped into that God consciousness. Okay? Your divine forces, your ancestors, your guardians, they are all on deck. And they said let go and just surrender. Just surrender to consciousness and to presence and being present. Next card, it says they try to find and explore, find your weakness they can exploit. But all they find is a wall too high to climb and a fire too strong to put out. I actually pulled 2 cards, and the next card says, this is the moment, family. This is the moment your ancestors have been waiting for. You are really stepping into your power, and everything is unfolding for you. Okay? All you need to do is just stretch your earth angel wings and fly above the drama. And rebuke the bullshit. Next card, the frauds are believing their own hype. They're believing their own hype, and they're flying too close to the sun. And you know that story of Icarus or Icarus or whatever. They're flying too close to the sun with wings made of wax. They're frauds. They're not real wings. The wings are made of wax. And that sun, okay, that fire within you that's too strong to put out, is melting those fake ass wings. Okay, next card, it says make a wish and command the universe. They don't want me to say this, it seems like, but Spirit says make a wish and command that the universe has 48 hours to bring it into manifestation. That's the type of power that you have and that these people don't want you to have. Remember, you have new powers unlocked. And you have a birthright level of protection, a cheat code, family. Look, again, back to that Icarus story, the card I just pulled. They can imitate you, but they can't imitate the success. Bottom of the deck, cords severed. It's done. It's done, family. You're free. Cords are severed. You're free. The chains are broken. You're free. You can rejoice and celebrate. Got a financial increase on this card. You are successfully released from toxic people, family. Okay. I wasn't going to pull one, but let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get an African Oracle card. Continue to speak life into yourself. So we have Ejioko. These are the Ibeje twins. The number is 3. So that's the card of expansion. It says the joy of life is seen through the eyes of innocence. And that's basically, I feel, what that, bringing that God consciousness to it and just observing it. That allows you to keep your innocence, not feeding those pain bodies of people trying to trigger your pain body. And that's the thing, you have healed your pain body. There are times that you may fall, but remember, like the prodigal son, it's not about the fall, but how long you stay down, right? How long you continue to be tricked to casting your pearls amongst the swine. It's not about you casting it to them. It's how long you keep casting your pearls to be trampled on. And you're pulling that back. You're awakening. I feel like you have been through an awakening, family. We have been through an awakening. On this card, we have the sun and the moon. Again, that's that balance, that emperor and empress. The balance between masculine and feminine. The balance between the duality of earth and the ethers. The balance. You have found your center, family. So let's read the message for Ejioko. Okay. Yay. Okay, so each of these cards have 2 cards. Again, the duality has a positive and the negative aspect. We have the positive, family, so this is a message for us. Again, the joy of life is seen through the eyes of innocence. And family, you are able to maintain your innocence. You didn't allow these people and their attacks to taint you. Again, we spoke about that when it came to the beauty and how you valued the internal beauty of walking in integrity and walking in honesty, being true to yourself, being true to your authentic self. That's the reason why you're no longer settling, and not allowing people to drain you any longer. But let's get into the message. The region Orishas for Ejioko is Ogun, which is the Orisha of clearing out the obstacles. His symbol is the machete, and he, is a trailblazer. If there's no path in the way, he will cut them down. He removes the obstacles. So the obstacles are being removed, family. And then we have the Ibeyi. As I said, the Ibeyi twins here. The key words is destined for success. Remember, we got world tours in the making. Family, maybe a book deal, music deal, business, just all sorts of business contracts. Remember, you have a lot of talents here. Remember, we had the 7 of Cups come out. You have a lot of talents, a lot of opportunities coming your way. So you're destined for success. Generous. You're above average. You have above average intelligence. Remember, we had the King of Swords energy come out. You are artistic and creative, avant-garde. Okay, you're different, family. You're different. That's why you never really you never fit in, because you were set apart. Okay, it says under the positive direction of Odu Ejioko, every moment must be celebrated as if there is no tomorrow. They say the eyes are the window to the soul, and at this moment, the glow of your eyes dazzle. Remember, we had the star card in the upright. The glow of your eyes dazzle, and your liveliness is contagious. That's what these people want to put out. That's the fire that they want to put out. But it's not happening. Okay, since the time has come to take risks and rise to the forefront of life with the certainty that success is coming. To this end, exercise creativity with childlike amusement and innocence. Discover how to overcome future adversities without losing kindness. I literally just spoke about that. Literally just said that. You didn't allow all of the attacks to taint you. You didn't allow their attacks to corrupt you. It's like pouring water on the wicked witch and it melting. It's like the sun coming out on a vampire and then combusting. Family, you are victorious. You have overcome. You have trampled upon all of the obstacles that these people or energies try to set in your way. And you're still beautiful. It says, Orishas Ogun and Ibeyi gift you with intelligence and versatility, making you capable of discovering the best solutions to challenges that lie ahead. Ashe. To do so, you just need to perceive the countless options. Again, that's that 7 of Cups that came out. You have countless options. All you need to do is perceive the countless options that the world has for those who face it with optimism and confidence. And remember, the way to keep that optimism and confidence is to, when those obstacles or triggerings try to come up, just bring consciousness to it. Just be like, okay. But not taking it to heart and just keeping it moving. Just bringing consciousness to it and reciting a mantra or an affirmation opposing it. So just perceive the countless options that the world has for those who face challenges with optimism and confidence. Optimism and confidence. So, building up that solar plexus energy. And it's funny, I just got me a new, like, little, little cup. And usually I would get like a teal color or pink, but this time I was guided to get a yellow one. I take this cup with me everywhere, and so I felt like it was a good choice to just bring, just yellow is a really happy color. But yeah, family, it says curiosity is the key. New opportunities will arise when you allow yourself to experiment and delight in what the journey has to offer. However, what is the use of starting so much and finishing so little? I know there is a fulfilling force within you that seems restless and never ending. And that's exactly why you need to learn to make the best of it, focusing your activities and efforts to complete what you start. And family, the clock is at 1:11:33. It's a new beginning. There's a lot of things that you've started, and now it's time to finish them, family. We're coming into that energy of finishing them. Completion. Oh, this is beautiful, family. Okay, it says Ejioko is empowering ritual. It says on a full moon Tuesday at the I never do any of these rituals, but if you guys want to do them, that's fine. Maybe one day I will do one, but I hadn't done one yet, but I still would like to share it since it's on here. It says on a full moon Tuesday at the foot of a tree in your garden or in a park, light 2 candles, one blue, the other pink. Offer some candy and other treats and a little soda to Orisha Abayi. Remember, those are the Bayi twins, the children energy. Praising the child gods and asking them to bring happiness and creativity to your life. I feel like this is something that I can do. Some of the other ones it'd be the most. And I don't be feeling like doing all that, but this may be something I can do. But anyway, family, that is what I have for you. I hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all, and until next time, peace.